Smart dog saves a life by alerting mom after hearing something beneath snow. It was a cold winter day in Indianapolis. Crystal Kelley was in her backyard with her Yorkshire Terrier, Lily. Suddenly, Lily alerted Crystal to something in the snow. When Crystal got closer, she couldn't believe what she saw. Springing into action, she grabbed her hairdryer and went to work. Many dogs love to romp in the snow and play around, so it looked like a great day to enjoy the fresh snow. Crystal had just sent Lily into the backyard to play when she noticed Lily reacting to something in the snow. A bird. At first, Crystal thought Lily was messing with the bird. She encouraged Lily to leave the birdie alone as she recorded the dog's movements. When Lily continued, she picked the dog up to get her away from the bird. That's when she noticed the creature needed help. The bird appeared to be frozen solid at first glance. Its wings and body were icy and covered with bits of snow. Lily was understandably upset and looked to her owner as if to say, "Can you save it?" Crystal felt terrible for the bird's plight and knew she couldn't leave it. The poor creature was motionless, but Crystal and Lily weren't about to give up hope. Crystal wondered if maybe she could pick it up and help warm it. She quickly grabbed a bucket and a blanket, then scooped the little bird into it. Crystal couldn't take the bird into the house because there was a risk the bird could fly around the house. Plus, she had a cat. She didn't want to endanger the bird further and decided to help the bird outside. Lily was understandably concerned, but Crystal had good instincts. Crystal wasn't experienced with bird rescue, but she had good instincts. She knew the bird had to be removed from the harsh elements and warmed up somehow. She had a flash of inspiration. She could let the bird get warmed gradually with a common beauty tool, a hairdryer. Crystal ran into the house and came back with a hairdryer and began gently drying the bird off with the dryer's lowest setting. At first, it didn't seem like it was working, but she pressed on. She knew she could save this bird with just a little patience and a lot of care. Miraculously, the bird started to move when it was heated. The wings were moving and were no longer frozen to its sides. Crystal kept the dryer on the low setting and continued gently warming the bird. The ice continued to melt, and the bird moved even more. It wasn't a quick process. The bird was thoroughly frozen and likely stunned by the cold. Crystal pressed on, and soon she got even more response from the bird. He even moved to get more of the heat. This was a great sign. In the video she posted of the bird's rescue, Crystal shared her process. "I didn't put the blow dryer on high and warm him up too quickly." She made sure the process was gradual and as gentle as can be for the bird. The entire process of warming the bird so he was thoroughly thawed took 2 hours. He finally started flapping his wings, and Crystal was elated because that meant the bird was ready to take flight again. There was definitely hope for the creature. The little bird started flapping his wings and hopping about as if it was ready to take off. It was time the bird was going to fly, and the quick thinking of Crystal was to thank. She waited anxiously to see if he could fly. Finally, as she was still blowing him dry, he hopped away and took off into the sky. Keep watching to see how you can help birds like this little guy. Winter temperatures are hard on little birds, especially if the birds live in harsh conditions. Luckily, us humans can help birds out by doing a few things to make winter easier for the birds. One thing you can do is provide a warm place to live, such as a birdhouse. Birds are also prone to dehydration in the winter and may have to fly great distances before they can get water that isn't frozen. If you have a bird bath, you can add a heating element or opt for a heated bird bath to make sure the birds get the water they need. Birds may also have trouble finding food during the cold winter months, especially as the ground freezes and is covered by snow. Birds will flock together to find bird feeders, so if you have a bird feeder, be sure you fill it with something like black oil sunflower seeds or a similar bird-friendly treat. Experts say birds start looking for feeders in the late summer to early fall, so be sure if you want to feed birds this winter that you put it out early. Birds need fat in their diet, especially in the winter months. The fat packs the energy that they need to fly and keep going long distances. You can provide them with peanut butter, meat scraps, and suet to give them this badly needed nutrient. Please share this with your friends and family.